Was können wir machen? Oh, Moment. Vielleicht kann ich mit Lady Westmacott über die Beweise reden. Wartet mal. So? Oder mit ihm? Was ist mit den Steinen? Oder hier reintun? Die Shavings? Das hilft mir nicht. Das hilft mir alles nicht. Ich habe auch bis auf den einen Alarmgeber keinen anderen mehr gefunden, ne? Das ist irgendwie doof. Ich versuch's nochmal.
I'm sure Captain DeCanti wouldn't.
Kann ich nicht nochmal versuchen, hier bei der Baroness zur Tür reinzukommen? So ganz langsam? Wessen Tür ist das? Was ist das? Geht die Treppe hinunter. Ja. Dann ist es das Einzige, was wir hier machen können. Also ich habe jetzt nur oben eine andere Szene gesehen. Wirklich machen konnte ich da nichts. Ich glaube nicht, dass es das rechtfertigt, mit dem Legrand zu reden. Oder in die eigene Kabine zu gehen. Na? Das geht da einfach gar nicht weiter. Ich schmeiße Steinchen gegen die Tür. Aha. Oder von hier hinten gegen die Tür. Pinnwand vielleicht? Wir haben eigentlich schon gelesen, was da drauf steht. Was ist das für ein Kästchen? Das ist jetzt gerade irgendwie schwierig. Ich habe keine Ahnung, was ich machen soll. Dann gucke ich vielleicht einfach mal in ja, diese Art Questlog hier rein. Das da. Also, Ohnmacht, Mord, Geheimnisse. Wer ist der Mörder? Es wurde noch kein Verdächtiger am Mordfall der Baronin gefunden. Ich schaue mal, ob ich von den anderen Passagieren hilfreiche Informationen bekommen kann. Ich sollte nach Indizien suchen, die uns weiterhelfen können. Hinweis. Legrand hat mir erlaubt, die Kabine der Baronin zu durchsuchen. Mensch, scheiße. Ja, und ich dachte die ganze Zeit, ich kann es nur mit einem Hilfsmittel jetzt schaffen, aber natürlich, wenn er es mir erlaubt hat, dann komme ich auch rechtens da rein. Mann, verdammte Hacke. Dumme Gesichter können wir gut.
This is the first murder scene I've ever set foot in.
Oh. In all den Jahren? Progress.
The most unportable portmanteau I've ever seen.
Oh. Ja?
A portable bar is more like it.
Oh.
Must be hard work transporting this big, heavy thing halfway around the globe. And the Baroness was lucky that the other freight cars were only lightly damaged by the explosion. An impressive piece. But I don't think it'll get me anywhere with the murder investigations.
Na gut. So, was haben wir denn hier?
The notepad has the ship's emblem on it. I suppose all the first-class cabins have them.
Zu einfach für Sherlock Rejja und auch für alle im Chat. Weiß mal schön ordentlich.
It says, Inspector, be in the saloon at 10 p.m. There is a murderer on board and I will expose him. Be. The Baroness seems to have known the murderer. And that means that the Raven can't be the murderer. He never killed anybody. Legrand probably never got the message. Otherwise, he'd have said something.
Sie hatte ja auch diesen Schwächeanfall, bevor sie an Bord gegangen ist. Da haben wir ja schon festgestellt, dass sie wahrscheinlich irgendwas gesehen hat. Und sie das unglaublich aufgeregt hat, ne? Was ist das? Die Kleiderpuppe?
The mannequin surely came with the cabin. A mannequin for the Baroness's clothes would have a more generous figure.
Oh, okay. War da nicht gerade eine Hand? Also dieser Mauszeiger ist so komisch vom Shape her. Too much English the last few days. Dass der manchmal aussieht wie eine Hand, finde ich. Und dann vertue ich mich denn. Was treibt denn er da jetzt gerade eigentlich wieder? Sag mal, Jakob. Let it be. Let it be.
Sunflowers. By Van Gogh, I presume. He liked to paint that sort of thing. Can't be an original. They cost thousands of francs.
Is there any detective game where that does not appear? I don't think so. Oh, Golgari 2. Moonwalk. You're right. Jacob Jackson. Super. Sehr schön. Okay, komme ich noch weiter hier hinten hin? Oh, Perspektivwechsel. Oh. Gopher. Wenn man irgendwo hinklickt, da ist was. Schau unters Bett. Guck mal unters Bett. Das ist ganz schön hoch, das Bett.
Something's under there. Down feathers. Maybe from a quilt or a pillow. Nothing special. Although, it seems like one of the feathers was scorched at the top. Literally burnt. I'll take it with me.
Dann hat er bestimmt ein Kissen benutzt und dann das Kissen als Schalldämpfer benutzt. So, ich wollte trotzdem noch mal hier hin. Da lag irgendwas auf dem Tisch. Ich habe es gesehen, da. Was ist das denn?
Apparently, the Baroness didn't have time to unpack her bags. Or rather, didn't have time to tell her butler to unpack them for her.
Ja, wie der 5. Beatle. Der verschollene Teil der Jackson 6, mein Gott.
Sifting through all that would take ages. But here, the Baroness's handbag. Aha.
Oh, was ist das, ein Tagebuch?
A small leather-bound book. 1964 is engraved on it. This must be the Baroness's diary.
Yes, I always forget we are in the 60s.
Let's see. Yes, it's a diary, all right. Difficult to read. No entry from yesterday. A brief, sober description of what she's done recently. Met Morris, arranged benefit concert for renovation of Louvre Southeastern Wing, Times photo shoot for Eye of Sphinx, BM, poor excuse for photographer, too fidgety. And so on. This entry looks strange. The handwriting is shaky, difficult to read. Dreamt of Bobby. Yesterday would have been his birthday. Next week, Jay's.
Und? Okay. Erstmal kein weiterer Kommentar dazu. Das Tagebuch. Guck's dir nochmal an.
The Baroness was a very busy woman, and it looks like she had to cope with loss. She writes about Bubby and Jay. neither seem to be alive anymore. Almost every family lost loved ones in the war. Maybe hers as well.
Genau. When I'm 64. Genau. Große Phase.
A big, ugly, and impractical vase. If it had a wider opening, one could at least use it as an umbrella stand.
So kann man nicht mal seine Hand einführen, um was darin zu suchen. Oh.
Can't see anything.
Genau. Hochheben, umdrehen.
Wow, heavier than it looks.
Ja, Federn, Federn. Da kamen Federn raus.
Aha.
Und der immer, aha, oho. Moment, da, die Federn.
More feathers. And they're singed as well.
Kling.
I'd better take it with me.
Das ist ein riesengroßer Umschlag, ne? Für die ganzen Beweise. Passt in die Hosentasche. Aha.
A tape recorder. Must go with the built-in speakers. Probably part of the cabin's furnishings.
Okay. Buch, Uhr, Gepäck. Buch. Kann er damit was machen? No. Dann gucken wir uns das Bett an. Ach, das
There's still
Routing zum
blood
Bett.
on the mattress. The sheet and the blanket have already been removed. To analyze them, I suppose.
Hat er gerade jetzt ganz kurz diese zackigen Bewegungen. Herrlich.
Nothing.
Oh mein Gott, das kommt uns doch so bekannt vor. So, Watson, what do you think? Nothing. Was ist, können wir das mitnehmen? Hier so, da. Irgendwas, so. Nein. Ich gehe mal davon aus, das war's. Wobei, wartet. Blutflecken hier noch? Da sind auch welche?
The blood spot is the only sign that someone committed a crime in here. Somehow.
Oh.
That's odd. The blood is so red. Shouldn't it gradually darken in the air? Turn
See?
brown?
Ja. Müsste es. Kann man es mitnehmen? Kriegen wir es ab? Zieh das Bettlaken ab? Warum kam das jetzt
The
eigentlich?
unusual color of the blood could be something that Legrand and Dr. Gebhardt missed last night. All cats are gray in the dark, as the saying goes. I should take a sample.
Oh, okay. Take it.
The unusual color of all cats.
Aha, ich bräuchte sowas wie eine Schere, oder? Oder muss ich es so machen? Die Steine darin wälzen? Nein. Daunenfedern und so? Nee. Das hier? Ich bräuchte sowas wie ein Messer. Gab's hier sowas? Ich guck nochmal. Six hat gedacht, Jacob wollte daran schnuppern oder lecken. Hey, Son of Dragon, grüß dich. Guten Abend. Six. Vorsicht, ich muss warten, bis die Gänsehaut wieder weg ist. Oh, diese Vorstellung. Boah. Die Bullaugen.
The portholes face the side deck. If someone climbed out of the cabin through a porthole, Legrand and I would have seen them.
Okay.
The portholes are locked. One cannot open or close them from outside. It's the same problem as with the door. If someone left the cabin through the porthole, how did they lock it? And the Baroness wasn't shot from outside. The doctor said she was shot at close range.
Mhm. Die Bücher und der Blutfleck.
The unusual color all...
Ja, dann nimm doch mal eine Probe. Die Frage ist, wie? Kann man denn nicht irgendwie das Bett jetzt
The
abziehen?
unusual all cat... The unusual all cat...
Mhm. Blutfleck, Tonbandgerät.
The tape recorder is older than the hills, but it was once very expensive. Top of the range. And it doesn't come cheap.
Aha.
Strange.
Was
There's
denn?
only one reel. And it's the wrong one. No. No sign of the original reel.
Aha. Sollte ich vielleicht doch nochmal in den Koffer und so gucken? Achso, betrachte die Tonspur.
A reel made by Zeibling. I know the brand. Zeibling's tapes can be overwritten many times without losing quality. They're used in offices so that executives can record messages for the secretaries on the same tape over and over again. But they're not good for much else. They're robust, but they don't offer much in terms of sound quality.
Hallo Morgate, grüß dich. Wie, schon morgen? Nein, noch ist nicht. Aber du hast Moin geschrieben. Moin geht so. So, nimm das mit. Wie oft man da draufklicken muss, um da mal was mitmachen zu können. Ist ja unglaublich. So, wir gucken uns jetzt nochmal die Vase an. Weil es immer noch geht.
Why were the down feathers tossed in the vase? Or is there anything else in there?
Sag an! Schau
There may
nach.
be something else in the vase, but the neck is too narrow to reach in with my hand.
Du hast doch gerade da reingeguckt und du hast sie schon über Kopf gehalten, oder nicht? Nee, über Kopf gehalten noch nicht. Dann machen wir es so.
Could work.
Good work.
There's something in there. Ah,
Was denn?
someone stuffed this in the vase.
Kann das sein, dass es eine Kissenhülle ist? Nicht
Looks like it's been used to muffle a gunshot. If this isn't an important discovery, I don't know what is. Legrand, here I come.
Here I come. Okay. Ich scheine wohl alles gefunden zu haben. Na dann. Was für eine
The
Ansage.
door frame was damaged when Dr. Gebhardt kicked it in. The real question is, why was the door locked in the first place?
Dr. Gebhardt könnte man übrigens auch so spielen. Ach Mann, er ist so eklig. Was haben die bei Detective Conan geklaut? Ach, wer ist denn das? Der
The
Butler?
Baroness's butler looks like he didn't get much sleep. I would describe his facial expression as worried.
Lass uns reden, junger Mann.
Hello, Mr. Inch.
Oh, Constable, hello.
You look the worse for wear. It must be terrible for you.
Quite terrible. No one will hire me now.
Excuse me?
My mistress was murdered. Would you hire a butler who's been mixed up in a murder?
But if it turns out that you're not guilty...
If. But what
My
if
mistress-
not? Who else would they blame? There are no gardeners on this ship.
I understand your problem. Under these circumstances, I'm sure you'd answer some questions that could help clear your name, wouldn't you?
Of course.
How long had you worked for the Baroness?
6 months, sir.
Only 6 months. I always thought that butlers stayed with their employers for decades.
Those decades have to start at some point, Constable. Her former butler wasn't able to fulfill his duties any longer. Gout, sir.
I understand.
I took on his duties and hoped for a secure position for the next 20 years.
War die denn so jung noch? Mhm.
May I ask what happened to your arm?
A souvenir from the war, sir.
Doesn't it hinder your work?
Yes, sir, obviously.
I didn't mean to offend you.
The Baroness had a soft spot for disabled veterans. I think she'd been through a lot herself.
Yep. Haben wir gelesen im Tagebuch.
The Baroness seemed to be pretty drunk the last time I saw her.
Is that so?
Does that surprise you? Did the Baroness not drink?
Oh, yes, she drank. It was no secret.
I understand. How serious was her habit?
Serious enough, sir.
Was she under any medical supervision?
Certainly not, sir. She adamantly refused to see a doctor. Like so many elderly women, she had a distinct aversion to hospitals and the like.
Did you notice anything suspicious last night?
No, sir. After the Baroness went to the saloon, I went to the forecastle. I was there until the alarm went off. I went to the side deck and arrived shortly after Professor Lucien and Miss Miller. We found you and Inspector Legrand there. You were unconscious, and the inspector asked us to take care of you.
The Baroness's cabin seems to have been ransacked.
Indeed, sir, by the Baroness herself.
Really?
She was searching for something the entire afternoon.
And did she find it?
I think she did, sir, yes. She was in high spirits when she finally left her cabin.
You wouldn't happen to know what she was looking for, would you?
I'm afraid not.
Would you describe the Baroness as orderly?
Well, she always had a lot of responsibilities, sir.
That doesn't answer my question.
Nein.
She used to take a lot of luggage on journeys, and I helped her keep track of it as best I could. She was always very angry when she couldn't find something.
What about the photos and the documents I saw in her cabin?
I really don't know. They were out of bounds to me, sir. Memories from the war, I'd say. They meant a lot to her.
You said you were on the forecastle. It sounded like the Baroness let you have the rest of the night off.
Not entirely, sir. One of the crew informed me that the Baroness wanted to be roused at 10:15.
Right. Why was that?
I suppose that she wanted to toast the success of the journey with the captain and the other passengers.
She hadn't intended to take a nap then.
That was not her way, sir. She had a lot of spirit, shall we say, when it came to social engagements and a glass or two of champagne.
The gunshot just before the alarm went off. Did you hear it from the forecastle?
No, just the alarm, sir.
I think that's all for now.
Please, sir, find the murderer. You have to clear me of all suspicion.
Okay. Ja, das macht mir Spaß. Natürlich. Sonst hätte ich die nicht geholt. Aber ich benutze die tatsächlich zum
A
Spülen.
singed pillowcase is proof that there must have been a second gunshot.
Wie energisch er da jetzt runtergegangen ist, ne?
Inspector?
Oh. Saunsäufer? Na?
Can't you knock?
I didn't realize. I'm
not getting anywhere. I'm going to question each passenger individually. Anyone without an airtight alibi will be checked for gunshot residue.
But, Inspector,
People trip up when you put pressure on them, Constable Zellner. The Raven is nervous. He's changed his methodology and become a murderer. I'll see it in his eyes. After you.
but Inspector Legrand.
Oh wei. Was kommt jetzt?
We have no proof that the Raven and the murderer are the same person.
You may not know it, but I do. I will catch him with or without your help.
I don't believe it. What's gotten into him? Oh, well, it makes no sense to tell him about my theories if his opinion is already set. I need evidence. Or better yet, the murderer. I also need his lab if I'm going to get anywhere. I need to get in there somehow. And I really need to talk to the stowaway. He may have information, and the inspector will just ignore him, since he's too young to be the Raven.
Tonbandspule. Da geht's immer noch nicht rein. Kann ich da jetzt einfach so rein?
Legrand locked the door.
Okay.
The lock isn't especially secure. If I had a wire or something like that, I could probably pick it.
Oh, das ist schön. Ich kenne doch jemanden, der Haarnadeln hat. Die Gesellschafterin von Lady... Wie heißt sie noch? Westcroft. Westcroft? Naja, vielleicht ist die Gesellschafterin ja mittlerweile mal auch hier im Salon angekommen. Ich kenne Detective Conan gar nicht, nein. Oh.
Mr. Kreutzer, come on, you have to give me a bit more. You're the only one who was on the train and who has no alibi for last night.
As I said, I was in my cabin.
Are you sure that it was your cabin and not the Baroness's?
Legrand will question the guests, one after another. But if he doesn't get the answers that he wants to hear, it could become unpleasant for them.
Oh ja, war glaube ich auch. Nein, ich kenne das nicht. Ah. Warmhaltebehälter? Guck mal, jetzt kann ich mir die Sachen plötzlich angucken. Huch, was war das?
Oh.
Oh.
English ham and eggs.
Yum,
One
yum.
advantage on an international trip is the international breakfast. Many of my fellow countrymen think it's outrageous to eat fried bacon,
No,
sausages, or
wonderful.
anything heavy for breakfast. I, on the other hand, think ham and eggs are the only worthwhile contribution the English have made to international cuisine.
Oh no, there's porridge, for example. Yum, 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 yum. Warmhaltebehälter?
It's not fair. There's a magnificent buffet, but I don't have an appetite.
Oh.
Maybe a side effect of the tranquilizer.
Oh, das ist ja echt gemein. Oh, ich würde so gerne essen. Schade, dass ich gerade keinen Appetit habe. Also sowas könnte mir nicht passieren.
It's not fair.
Okay. Kaffee.
Excellent.
Die Bohnen. Yum, 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 yum. Na?
That's just what I needed.
Yes, it's what I need too. So let's take a break. I need some more coffee. See you soon.